Yo, I've got my first sale of the month. I'm really tired for some reason. Anyways, y'all don't want to hear about that. But yeah, it's kind of it's awesome, but it's bittersweet at the same time. So let's check it out. That is a box that y'all very rarely get to see, but that is my slab sale box that I have. A lot of those are whole books that are in there. It's also like a giveaway slab box as well. But yes, that's right. Captain America number 25 in a 9.8 is what sold. So I'm super excited about that. I had this listed for $99.97 with $15 shipping, I believe, and that was for a medium flat rate box, priority mail, so it will be insured because that's what comes with, insurance comes with those priority mail deals. And somebody sent me an offer for $50, and I turned around and I said, look, I get that you're wanting a deal, and that's fine, I understand. However, the cheapest I can come down is $90. Figure I'd knock 10% off. Still a fair deal because this book is like a $100 book right now. They came back with another offer of $75. I said, really, the lowest I can go is this $90. I understand that it has a crack on it, but it's still an amazing deal at the $90 because this is a $100 book. And I have pictures of the crack in my listing, so full disclosure to whoever I'm selling to, I'm not trying to get by on anybody ever because that doesn't help you. That doesn't make a name for yourself, and I'm here to make a name for myself. So he came back with it is a good deal. Will you please take the $85? He sent me an offer for $85 because he was concerned for the crack after shipping and the cost of the book. This would put him at $100, which is what I'm saying the book is valued at. And so $100 or $5 more off. Okay, that's fine. He gets a good deal out of it. I get money out of it, and so I think both parties will be happy about that. In the end, I will barely make any money off of this one, barely, and that's my fault. That's on me. This book cost me $33.20, I believe. I bought this a year or two ago, raw, for $30 or $31, and that was free shipping, but then you got tax. So yeah, it was like $33 and 20 something cents, I believe, that I bought the book itself for. And then I sent it in with 3 other books, so 4 books total. That cost me $121 to get them all 4 books graded, plus the $5 service charge they always charge, and then another $20 to have all the 4 sent back to me. And then I probably spent around $7 to $8 to ship the books in. So that's a whole nother, $32 or so for the one book to get graded if you break it all down. So I have about $65 in this book. So I'll make $5. It's not much and definitely not a good way of doing business. However, this is a book that I've held for a while now, and I was waiting on this movie to come out, Captain America Brave New World, to come out to be able to sell it. And the book just did not take off like I thought it would. And that just is what it is. That's just how it goes. So, but I still got my money back. Plus I got an extra $5. And it comes at a really good time because I'm getting ready to go out of town to look at some Iron Man books. So hopefully I'll be able to turn around and use this money that I had for this and put it into that. So let's get this wrapped up.
So, got my first purchase of the month in. Let's go check this out. QualityComics.com. I got some interesting stuff on them too, so we'll talk about that as well. Let's check it out. Alright, I've pre-cut everything on this. So, doing my research on it, I've seen lots of like auctions with Quality Comics. They got a ton of books and like really nice condition looking books as well. But I never realized till I bought from them, they're actually based out of Alabama. So I thought that was really, really cool to have such a like prominent seller like that from Alabama. Really cool. So let's see how they did. I like their packaging or whatever. They've got these, you know, their own Gemini like printed out mailers. Pretty cool. They sent an invoice. I got 2 books in here. The other cool thing was I bought a book that I was really excited about. And then they had another one that was going to come up for auction in like 3 days. And so I hit them up and was like, yo, I know I bought this book and I usually pay like same day, same night, whatever on my winnings, but you have another one that's coming up in 3 days. Is it cool that I go ahead and I wait and I, you know, try to win that one? And they're like, yeah, absolutely, you're good. And I was like, yes, fantastic. So shipping on this wound up being 50 cents for one book and then $5.50 for the other book, by the way. They've got what looks like Scotch tape holding the flaps together. I hate this. I hate this. That is a big pet peeve of mine. There's no sense in it. Like, especially right here. You've put this tape right here, like packing tape, straight down the middle. Like, once you do that, like, you don't need this stuff on the sides. Like, I get people worry about the book sliding around, but that's why I put the cardboard in there. So, me personally, anyways. But see, they don't put any cardboard at all. So, that's why I like cardboard. I know it's extra, and I know it's extra, like, I know it's extra packing material, I know it's extra weight, but it also adds protection. It adds protection for the corners, it adds protections to the fronts and the backs of the books. Like, I really do believe in the cardboard. So we're going to start off with the first book that I picked up. This is Batman 1. Something's not right. I'm just gonna go ahead and show it to you. This is supposed to be Batman 122 from Golden Age. Now the book is coverless, but my problem is that the other book that I picked up is a like bronze, yeah, pretty sure Bronze Age book, and this book is smaller, so something is not right. So pause for a minute, let me think if I can figure this out. Okay, so I'm flipping through to look and see like what the deal is with this book, and I've even done like a little bit of like Google research or whatever. And the first thing that tipped me off, so I looked down here at the bottom and read, you know, the first couple lines. So that's usually where you'll find like your dates and stuff. And it says March 1959 on there. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's what it's supposed to do. So I'm flipping through the pages, and then I find this. If I can find it real quick. I don't know that they had Pizza Hut ads, and if they did, I don't know they would look like this in 1959. I don't know when Pizza Hut came around. Does anybody know when Pizza Hut came around? But then I saw on the Pizza Hut ad, 1977. So the Google searching that I've looked up to has gone through and shown that this is a Pizza Hut reprint is what this is. I looked back at the listing, and it says nothing about being a Pizza Hut reprint. It says everything about it being from 1959. So, yeah, I guess one slipped by them. I'm going to message them. I spent $2, $3 on this book here, is what I spent. And so I'm going to hit them up and see what they'll do, and then see if they want the book back, or if they're just going to give me a refund, or whatever the case is, because that ain't going to work. That's not what I want. And we'll go from there. I'll let y'all know. But the other book that I picked up for $1, which I'm super excited about, is this Mr. Miracle number 16. Ooh. Super excited to add this to my Mr. Miracle collection. I don't know how many books I'm down to now, but I'm closing in on finishing that run, and so that's pretty exciting. So let's do a page count on this, make sure all the pages are there, and keep on going. Quality Comics did hit me back on this Batman 122 Pizza Hut reprint. They apologized, and they gave me a full refund on the book and told me to keep it. So very, very pleased with that. Very happy with that. We'll definitely be hitting up Quality Comics again. The Mr. Miracle checked out really well, and so I'm really pleased with that purchase as well. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to look at buying from them again, and hopefully grab some more books from them. Support some Alabama comic book people. So awesome. Yo, auction of mine ended last night. Now I don't do auctions very often, but when I do, I usually end them on Sunday at around 7. That seems to be the best time to end them. Nevertheless, let's check out what I had for auction and what it sold for. That's right, a Deadpool lot of 5, I believe, books. We're going to go over them real quick. This is Deadpool number 29. It's got a really crazy looking cover on it. Deadpool 30, this is a book that actually heated up for a bit because of the Dazzler cover that it has on there, and the whole, Taylor Swift, maybe Dazzler and Deadpool, so that's why this is heated up. I think it's dropped off a good bit since then, but still a cool cover. Deadpool 31. Now, this is the main reason why I put this lot up. This features the first appearance of Ellie Camacho, which is Deadpool's daughter in comic books, and this is why I put this lot up. I'm not in love with this series. I bought it originally to go with the whole Original Sin. At that time, I was big into buying event books, but I never read Original Sin, like really any of it. So I was like, you know what, it's just time to part with these and find them a new home for somebody who will enjoy them. The reason Ellie Camacho's first appearance is going up in value is because she is slated to take over the mantle of Deadpool when Deadpool dies in the coming months. So this book had heated up. I went ahead and threw the whole lot up there because I figured that now would be the best time to try and get rid of all of these books, and figured I'd let the market decide on the max value of this, and it sold for $20.50 plus taxes and then shipping, which is like $8 or so. But this is the main reason why this lot sold and why I was selling it. Here's issue number 32, issue 33, and then issue 34. So in total, we got 6 books, not 5, for $20. That's including the first appearance and the Dazzler cover. So I think they actually got a really good deal considering the current markets for most of those books. So let's package them up and send them out. Yo, I just got my last 2 purchases for August in and super excited about them. Let's open these up and let's check them out and see what I got. So another pet peeve of mine is when people take and like wrap tape all the way around, like the top, the middle, the here, the around this. What is that? Like why is that? Like you just need one piece of tape. That's all you need. Anyway. Rant over. And again, I'm gonna spoil like one of these books, but like, quit taping your books to the flap stuff. Quit. Stop doing that. Stop. Go. Finally got that done. There's no pull tabs, no nothing, whatever. That's aggravating. So there's no cardboard, and like the flaps were like pushing on this book right here, which is Iron Man number 30. This was a fantastic looking book. Had it listed for $12, I believe, and so I looked to see if they had any other Iron Man books in there, and they did, and that one was $12 as well, and it was this Iron Man number 32. This one here has been really hard for me to get in like pretty decent grades, so I was really happy to get this and find this. Like I said, $12 for each, and then I put them in my cart. So little eBay tip or whatever, if you will actually go to a computer and do a web browser when people have combined shipping like this, you can put the books in the cart and then send a request for combined shipping, and then they'll send you a different what's it called, it's not a quote, but it's like a invoice. That's what it is. It's an invoice. So that's what I do a lot of times. I'll get to a computer, I'll throw my books in a cart, and then I'll send a request for a new invoice with the combined shipping. I wound up getting the shipping for, it still wound up being like $8.60, which I thought was a little much, honestly. I think this was coming from California, but I mean, they're here, they're safe, and I'm pretty happy about them. We'll do a page count, we'll make sure that everything's there and everything's good, and kind of go from there. This next one doesn't have the tape everywhere, but we're in it. They tried to do something. They put at least backing boards, which, you know what, if you put like 2 or 3 backing boards, I'm not mad at you for that. I'm not mad at you. But still, we're back to painter's tape to the back cardboard. Y'all stop doing that. Stop it. This is a book that I want for the collection. I went back and forth as whether or not I wanted it or not for the collection, because it reprints several older issues of like Tales of Suspense books. But I found this one, it looked to be in really good shape, and I figured eventually, if I'm going to sit there and say I have the complete whatever of Iron Man, like, I'm probably going to need this book in the PC anyways. And another tip for buying things on eBay is, when you see a book that you like, unless it's just one of those amazing deals you're like, and you're nervous and you don't want somebody to take it, like, first of all, don't let FOMO get you. But secondly, like, I understand if it's one of those deals where it's like, this deal's too good to pass up, I need to go ahead and get it. Like, I get it, I understand. This one I think was set for like 14 or 15 bucks, something to that, somewhere along those lines, if I remember right. And somebody, I had it, I watched it, and usually when I watch an item, within that day, I will get an offer for a lower price for that item. And just so happens that's what happened to this book. It came down to like $11, $6 and some change shipping, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. It is Giant Size Iron Man number 1. So yeah, glad to have this in the collection in the PC. It's just accumulation of 2 or 3 maybe Tales of Suspense retellings. So, but it's cool cover. You've got Hawkeye down here in the bottom shooting an arrow at Iron Man. Of course, you've got Angel right here, and then in the back you've got Captain America. So yeah, cool stuff. I think I need one more annual, and that's annual number 1, and that's a Namor one, and then I'll have, you know, and then plus, you know, these 2 right here put me down to, I just need 22 more Iron Man books, and that annual, and then I'll have the whole first volume of Iron Man, and after that I'll have to get the Iron Man and Submariner book, because I don't have that either. And I'll start working on Tales of Suspense, and I have a handful of those. I have a good bit of those. So, but that's gonna be a pricey little bit to go from, you know, $39 all the way to $99. Pretty sure Captain America 100 started his run from that. So, yeah, cool. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. You can find me on the Comically Comics podcast every Monday on all podcatchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can find me on Instagram, eBay, and Shortbox at 22_comics. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, y'all have a good one.